Hello again, guys. I've got another delivery just turned up from Tony's sneaker. I've got the ADIDAS YEEZY 700s, as you can see, sitting in front of us now. So this is my third pair of trainers from Tony's, my second delivery, and I'm really impressed with these. So I want to chuck another video together for you, just so you can see for yourselves, as I did on my last videos, the differences between the originals, these and any other copies going around that you may have seen knocking about. I've come across 3 or 4. I've been lucky enough to see 3 or 4 from different factories, and I think, without trying to sound too biased, this is probably the best of the bunch. This is really good. This is a really smart sneaker. Very, very comfortable shoe indeed. So first of all, the box I'm not going to go into. You know the boxes are spot on with these guys. First things first, bring that as close as possible without it distorting. The mesh, this area here. I've noticed on others that they are quite translucent, unlike the originals. You can just see the 3 stripes inside with the naked eye, depending on which light you're in. This is a great feature on the sneaker, but actually it's not half as translucent on Tony's as I've seen on other copies. So very impressed with that. That's the first thing that I can see that I would like to draw a comparison to, because I know a lot of people have been talking about that. Secondly, the green for me, this is darker. This is more like the original. Again, hopefully you can see that through the camera. I'm trying to get it as close as possible, because a lot of people say, you know, these videos don't bring the shoe close enough to the camera, so you can't have a good inspection. But I want to try and be as honest as possible and let you have a good look for yourselves, and you can make your own mind up. Hopefully I can just help you along your way. So the green is much darker than I've seen in other copies. This is much more like the original. Tony's done a really good job with this one. Also the sole itself, this is just off-white, as you can probably tell. Just off-white. The sole with the originals, again, are quite similar to this. There's other copies going around and their sole is actually quite yellow. This sole isn't yellow. This is a lot closer to the original. It's just off-white, so a little bit darker than white. So this again is a lot closer. It's got the standard reflective sides here, as you can see. The 8 dots on the back, the 8 dots on the back there. Around the other side, same here, same with the orange, which is a really nice touch, and the reflective tag here, holding the laces in place. So they are all exactly the same as the original, but the other copies have also done that as well, so don't get me wrong here. I want to draw your attention to the suede that feels really good here. Now, with other copies, I've noticed that other copies have quite long threads. The the hair on the suede is far too long. So the toe hair on the suede part is nice and short. It's really trim, as you can see. Really smart there. The others are really long. The originals obviously aren't anywhere near as long. So this is spot on. This is the closest I can find. I mean, look at that side on. There's no hair sticking up, unlike the others that I've come across, that I've seen on 2 or 3 of the other pairs, which is quite strange. You'd thought they should be able to get a decent quality suede in, but anyway, these guys, as they've told me before and keep saying, they get their materials from the same supplier, so it doesn't surprise me that the suede is top quality there, as it is on the back here, as you can see. This part here, the grey, is spot on. It's really nice and smooth. I've seen cracks in, I'm not sure, in the lacquer or some sort of paintwork that some other of these companies have been putting on. But this is spot on here, this grey area here, nice and smooth. Laces are spot on. I want you to look at the front. The back. Looking at the back, you can see the pinch here, the pinch on the heel. It's a lot tighter. I've spotted on 1 or 2 of the other copies, that's really quite loose. This part seems to be coming away. It's very wide, it's sort of out here, but this is a nice solid shape, spot on. It's got the pinch in, you can see, like 2 thumbs pinch in this area here. That's exactly the same as the original. I'll try and get that as close as I can without it distorting there. So again, you can make your own mind up with that. I'm really happy with these. That's why I'm making another video. I'm not trying to make a video for you guys to say, right, yeah, this guy's selling for Tony's. I just want you to have a look, make up your own mind. I'm trying to get this shoe as close to the camera as possible. I think the grey as well, the grey here on the translucent mesh window is actually a little bit darker as well, although it's just coming across that again now. Although it's it feels the same as another one I've felt in the past, it's a lot more like the original. It's a lot darker. So the colours on these trainers are the things that you've really got to look at. And people, once this trainer's on, you're not going to be able to see that this pinch is coming in like this, the same as the original. The shape of this is the same, because obviously there's going to be a foot in it. So I think the real telltale signs for me are the colours that are in the suede, the colour in this material here as well. This green is spot on, and the shoe's been put together really well. My other trainers I've ordered from Tony's, check them out. There's some YEEZY Boost 2.0s. I've got the blue tints and the Beluga. So have a look at those videos as well. I'm going to post them up. If you haven't already seen them, check out my little blog and you'll be able to find them on there. But again, stitching on this and the glue on this is spot on. The boost on the bottom is the exact same. It's just as taut. It's nice and soft in there. So they've done really well on this one yet again. As you can see, this heel here, the imprint is absolutely beautiful. The sole or the bottom of the shoe is spot on. So I'm not sure what mould factory they're using, what design they're using, but they are using the originals to put this shoe together, and they're doing a mighty fine job of it. Just give you a front on. The blue, although I've seen the blues on the other copies, the blues are exactly the same. So they've done very well with the blue. Of course, the tag is reflective as well. The stitching, I want you to try and have a look at that stitching. Absolutely spot on. Look at that. Fantastic. I'll take this round the heel so you can just follow it. Again, sorry if this distorts and gets blurry. I want you to get a good enough picture of this as possible. So look at that. The glue and the stitching is absolutely brilliant. Inside, you can just about see that. You've got the YEEZY print there, spot on. Once again, thanks very much to Tony. I've mentioned the customer service in my other videos, but I'll just quickly touch on it now. Customer service is absolutely spot on with these guys. I was in touch with them through Wechat, and I know they use WhatsApp as well. I was a bit worried about WhatsApp. I didn't think it would work, but they've obviously got something going on over there. Brilliant trainer, brilliant sneaker, brilliant customer service. Took less than 2 weeks to arrive. I paid them via Western Union. Yeah, paid them via Western Union. So check these guys up, tonysneaker.com. Really a customer service. Have a look at the other reviews. Don't just listen to me. Listen to some of the other guys as well, because they're doing some really good stuff over there. Yeah, signing off. Thanks very much for watching, and check out my other videos.